Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. Hey Kim, did you see the numbers that we had in our affirmation this morning? Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Pretty Brown Eyes. I'm back to have a conversation with you guys. Hey T girl. Let me say hi to my peeps. Hey Kimberly. Hey T girl. Hey Shannon. Hey Pretty Brown Eyes. Yeah, I should get on this thing here, right? While I talk to you guys, I gotta get on my machine. I gotta do my little ritual. Let me put my what's the name up. Okay, this is my what's the name. I need to put that up. I need to put my Hey, you know what, Tiff? I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna kick your butt, Tiffany. If you don't start behaving, because you know you be throwing me off. I gotta stop looking at you. You know you're gonna get your behind beat for real, y'all. I'm sitting here. You know how she just be just saying anything, Tiffany. She is a mess. She says she's working out as she listening. I'm gonna get on my machine right here. I'm gonna get some stuff. Zoom in here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's do this thing here. Gonna get on my machine. Let this thing shake, 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 shake. All right, let's do it. I'm sorry. Kim, she just like to act up. All right, I'm shaking myself while I wait for folks to come on up in this here. You see my body shaking. All right, so I got so much on my mind today. I need to talk to you guys. I need to talk to my peeps for a minute. Let me just finish shaking myself up. I'm gonna wait till we get the numbers up a little bit, so folks can. Hell, here come the message. Yeah, please get that one, please. Get that bot. Get that bot. If are you a real person? Because all this meg69meg.com full life emotion find love. Get that bot out of here. Because I don't know what the heck you are. When you come in with weird stuff like that, I don't know if it's real. No, get them out. Get them out. You don't see it? Y'all don't see this one? Okay, let me get this one to myself because they must have blocked y'all. Okay, I've just blocked them. You don't see it. Wow, I just blocked it. Y'all didn't see that one. They only put it on for me to see on this side. Wow. I just blocked it. Now I don't have to worry. I got them. I got them. I got them. It was 69meg.com, Feel Life, whatever thing is. We're saying all that. Oh, now it comes up when I blocked it? Yeah, that's what I saw in there. But they're trying to be slick now, huh? All right, yeah. I think I shook myself enough. I'm gonna get on and sit down and tell y'all what's going on. Okay, let me go. That's enough shaking. I'm gonna finish shaking later. Let's see. All right, please hit the like button when you come in. I have some stuff to talk to you about. Yeah, I just love my hair. Woo! Look at this. It feels good to have my hair cut. It feels good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Just left. Morning words. Are you over here? Okay. Hey, Kim Tucker. Oh, it feels so good to have my hair short again. Oh, because all that extra hair, man, y'all, it's just like, whew. Y'all just don't know. I'm sorry for all the sisters that think that I'm crazy not to want hair. It just brings me back to when I was little. You know, when you have a lot of hair and it's long. I used to have long and a lot of hair. Did I show y'all a picture of me when I was little? And I had hair like galore. I used to have to sit under the dryer for a long time because when your hair is thick and then you have a lot of it, I used to hate getting my hair done. And when I was little, I promised myself I will never have hair. I will never have hair. I will never have hair. I used to promise myself because I used to get popped in the head because I kept being like, ow, I used to hate it. So this here, me not having no hair, y'all might think I'm the most craziest woman in the world. But this feels so good, y'all. This feels so good. This feels like so heaven. I can just get in the shower, y'all, and just let it just. I used to be so jealous of guys because they don't have to do all that sitting on a dryer and being in a beautician for hours and hours and hours. And then now I'm free. I got so much freedom. Look at there you go. There you go. Tiffany said, I can relate. I roll my eyes at my hairstylist when she has me under the dryer for 2 hours and I'm screaming, my hair is dry. Y'all, I'm telling you, oh my God. And people just don't understand. They can call me bald headed all day long. And I'm a proud bald headed woman. I'm a proud bald headed woman, y'all. I am proud. So every time I go to, and that's why I don't like winter too much because when winter, your hair, when you go outside, your head is cold, right? I'm like, oh my God, I need to put let a little bit of hair stay on, right? And then days like this, I just love it. So shout out to my barber. Shout out to my new barber. So he just made me, he don't understand how much love I have for him right now because he has freed me. I'm serious. I'm serious, y'all. Yeah, I know y'all probably so mad. Women with the weave. But my daughter's like that. My daughter's like, Ma, I can do my hair. My head's too funny. I can't have my head bald headed like you. It's not for everybody. But it's for me. Bald headed is for me. So call me Baldy all you want. I love it. I'm Baldy and I'm proud. I'm proud of who I am. I'm a bald headed woman. All right. Good people. I came on because I just needed an outlet for a moment. I need to talk to you guys. The last, 72 hours or the last few days since the interview. Um, my life has extremely changed. It feels good. Then it got scary. Then I became suspicious. And then I'm like, Lord, I did ask for this, did I not? Right? I got up this morning every day since the interview was on. I get like message people like talking about me, the interview, a huge blogger today. The thing popped up, and I guess because they might have mentioned my name, whatever, it pops up to me. YouTube send it to me. And he did shout me out, y'all. He did shout me out. He gave me props and stuff like that. But then I was like, I cringed because he was sticking out his tongue and he said something about, I'm going to let y'all listen to it. I'm like, Lord, not me, not me, not me. This is not the attention that I want. This is not what, but I guess it comes with the territory. Hold on, I'm show y'all. I'm gonna play it for y'all. Good morning, Latasha. I'm gonna play it for y'all. You know, guys, I'm real down to earth, and I'm as real can be. I show you everything. Show you my fat, tell you how much I weigh. I tell you, but I'm in a different stage now, and I don't know how to handle it. I really don't. But I just want to hold on a second. I want to play something for you this morning, and it was like, oh my God. I'm like, ugh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. It's a lot. I'm gonna be going all over the place. Y'all know me. I'm all over the place. And this is a time for me to be like, I'm gonna be all over the place in my thoughts. And I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things I've been experiencing within the last 48, 72 hours, 72, 48. Well, I don't know. 120, whatever hours it is. And I'm gonna show you guys. Be selective in all you do. Yeah, Tiff, I'm not even the one that gave it to them. They went and got it from different sources. But let me, and YouTube is so like sneaky. They send you stuff, and okay. The guy's name is Star Report. So too much money is here. Too many people are coming down. Hold it. I want to play a clip of what he said about me. I was like, Lord Jesus, help, Father, help, help. So I'm gonna play his little clip, him giving me a shout out and all this crap, but it was not cute. But let me play it for y'all. Health Thinker, Nika. This is the Star Report. Happy New Year! Early edition, okay? I want to talk to you. And a possible hate-a-thon. Let's see how things go. I got my Grey Goose, got my Heineken mini bottles. Y'all, hold on. I'm trying to get to the point where he's talking about me. I don't want to. And it's been like that the whole freaking last few days. I try not to listen to it, but shout out to Vlad TV. They did do an article. Hot 97 did an article. They gave me my my credit. It's a lot of different big companies put my my name. But let me play this. Getting arrested here in Georgia because if you get caught drinking and driving, they put you on the internet, your mugshot, and there's a newspaper as well. So I kept my dumb ass home, all right? All right, troll babies, how you guys doing? Can you hear me? Spelling okay? Audio, Deeds, let me know what's cracking, Deeds. Send me a text, all right?
Let me take a sip early so we can get to the
Tasha,
bullshit.
but it
huh?
was nasty, Tosh.
Wait, do I need
Tosh,
to
come
find
on.
this,
It was
early
nasty,
afternoon?
Tosh. It was
Amy, wherever
nasty.
you may be.
He had his tongue out.
Cheers. Oh, okay. Okay.
He had his tongue out.
Niggas talking about they ain't drinking and ain't drugging no more. Rehab is for quitters. I'm sipping early, okay? All right, let me start right here. YSL member Tick. Tick has agreed to testify. Who is Tick? Well, most people don't know. And nor should you give a fuck. You know, I mean, what would a person of my age...
This is not, yeah, I don't talk like this. The language that's being used in that is not my part of my language, okay? I'm just playing this so you guys can hear what he said in regards to me. I took offense to it. And I know I can't be so sensitive about what people say, but it was, I felt degraded at first. I felt degraded, Natasha. I really did feel a little uneasy because I just hate how men put us in a certain light. You know what I mean? And I'm a married woman, and I just felt it was disrespectful, you know. But I just want to play it for a minute. And I give him that he did give me some recognition, but I don't like those recognition, that kind. Hold on.
You know, tax-paying citizen. Why should you know all the intricate details of YSL? You know, you shouldn't. But I'm just here to give you some notes so you can sit back and enjoy the monkeys as they, as they're on trial.
Then he says the monkeys on trial. See, why do we have to do that to our own people? I'm just not that type of person. I just don't like, and I know that's their opinion stuff. It's just I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't. Why are you calling black men monkeys? And you're a black man. I don't. We're so hateful, you know. And he's spewing that stuff, and it's just like it's horrible. But
8 members of YSL, Young Stoner Life, is what that stands for, have agreed to either plea deals or to testify, like this guy, Tick. Now, also in my community section, let me give all the credit where credit is due. Infamous Sylvia, she's a YouTuber, a blogger. I'll even say somewhat of a journalist. Seasoned coochie. She's here in the Atlanta area.
You heard what he says, seasoned coochie. Now, why are you gonna refer me as that? Did you hear what he just said? Seasoned coochie. That's not who I am. And I took offense for it. And then watch what he do.
And she's of Haitian descent.
Watch.
You already know how I feel about Haitian women, huh? She interviewed Jeffrey Williams Sr., that's Young Thug's father. Okay, that's in my community.
Now you see what I'm talking about. Now you see why I took offense for what he said. I'm not going to even play the rest of it. But y'all see what I'm talking about, right? I know I got to take the good with the bad. I know I have to take the good with the bad, you know. Yeah, Black Beauty. Yep, that's what I woke up to this morning. That's what I woke up to, and it's very offensive. Exactly. Now y'all see what I'm talking about. Now y'all see what I'm talking about. And you know what? He didn't even put my link to the interview, but he said, I'm gonna play a little bit more so you guys can hear what this guy said. I really took offense to it, and it's like these men are doing such. I don't know, y'all.
section. Great job she did interviewing him. I'm not sure if she has a background in journalism or maybe she's just got time.
No, I don't have a background in journalism. I am using God's gift that He given to me. No, I don't have, to answer your question, sir. No, I don't have a background in journalism, and I feel you need to apologize to me because it's disrespect. That's very disrespectful to me, what you said about me. And why do men have to refer women to their private part? Why? Why?
She's been going to the courthouse daily, along with Young Thug's father, Jeffrey Williams Sr. He's been going every day, even though he's driving a Kia. He's there. He's there. Now, just give me a second. I want to try and comb through all of this. And correct me if I'm wrong, troll babies. Correct me. Was he always in Young Thug's life? He's claiming he's always been there from the start. And infamous Sylvia asked him, how's Young Thug's mother doing? Jeffrey Williams Sr. says, she's fine. She's got me.
All right, I don't want to listen to that guy no more. I'm done. I don't need to listen to him. All right, here's my stance with all of this. And that's what it is, Marvin. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I have to realize the reason why the attacks are coming and the insults are being spewed at me is because God has given me favor. God has given me favor that is unmeasurable. And these people hate. They take my content, right, y'all? They have taken my content and they have been getting so much views. I saw one content creator, they had like 1 million views on my content, right? This is like a doggy dog world as far as this media thing. I'm getting the penny views, I'm getting the bare minimum recognition, bare minimum. And I've been putting in, and I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything like that, but I've been putting in the work. You guys, you see me getting up in the morning, going down to the courthouse, showing you guys, and some of you guys has been sponsoring my parking and stuff like that. And these people are stealing my stuff and I'm not getting any benefits from them stealing my stuff. They're making so much money off of content that was created by somebody smaller, and they're not giving us anything. I haven't gotten anything from anybody. I'm talking about any of the bloggers that have used my stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But they're getting paid. And it's just that it seems like the system of the whole thing is so unfair, But I understand God has a job for me to do, and He has given me favor, so much favor. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speaking my heart, y'all. I might not even leave this live up or anything like that. Yeah, it does, powerful. It does happen. Now I understand why Nick and Knight do what she do, how she put her name all over the stuff. I understand that because, just like recently how she went and got the recording and everybody's using it and things like that. And there are a whole bunch of lazy big bloggers. They lazy. They don't want to do the work, but they'll steal people work and then don't give them credit. I'm still waiting for that guy. Remember the guy that said he was going to give me credit, but he had removed my face and put Young Thug on one side and his father on the other side of my video. In his community page, he did put the link of your interview. Okay. Okay, Jumbo. And he put it in the community, but he didn't put it in the description. But he put the other guy's stuff on the description. You get what I'm saying? Jumbo, I'm not, it's I can't justify it because he put the other person's the guy's thing inside the description on the video that he's doing. He's saying my name, but then he's gonna go put it in a community. Now come on, why not put it on the page that you're talking about me on? Why not do it that way? Wouldn't that be the fair way to do it? Now somebody has to go search. They're putting, sometimes people don't go to the Marvin says, no matter what, they can't take it that you came out of nowhere and blew the YouTube up, and they can't help but to know who is. I am very spiritually grounded. I have my apostle, and whenever something is happening with me, guys, he reaches out to me. And yesterday he reached out to me and he prayed with me. He's in Ukraine. You guys, I mentioned Apostle Ben before. And he every time I'm dealing with something, if for some awesome we're so connected spiritually, he will contact me at the time when stuff is going on. Put your logo on your content and strike his page. Lynn, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to do a lot of things. I don't know how to do a lot of things. I don't mean to be so green about this stuff. All I know is just how to be Sylvia, how to be who I am, and how to connect with people. All this extra stuff that goes on, this whole YouTube world. I didn't expect all of this. I didn't expect it. My expectation was not at that point. All I ask God is to be used, I am a realist. I am a person that is very compassionate. I hear people dogging out Young Thug. I didn't even know anything about the music because it's not where I'm at. I'm not in that. I'm not into the arena of the young music and things like that. I'm not. But I ask God for me to be a voice of facts and truth in letting people know exactly what is happening in the courtroom, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, the whole facts, not what they want you to know. And I believe in fairness. I believe that everyone that comes into the court system is innocent until proven guilty. I mean, rightfully proven guilty, not manipulation, not playing with the system, not throwing all kinds of stuff and putting their own narrative, but rightfully guilty, right? The way that they're portraying Young Thug and the YSL and stuff like that, which I came in green as the grass on the lawn right there. Well, the grass not green right now, but the leaf on the tree, green. I came in green, having no prior knowledge of any kind of crime, of anything. I live basically a sheltered life. I don't get involved, and I don't even know what's the latest songs and rap or anything like that. I told those that I wanted to do different cases, because I see how the main media wants to portray a person once they put their mindset on bringing a person down for whatever reason. They zone in and put out so much negativity. That's not who I am. That's why I said that from now on, I will not allow anyone coming into my community comments saying anything negative about people. Get what I'm saying? Because number one, we were not there. We're not part of the case. All we are is outsiders looking in and putting our own personal opinions on it, not knowing what the facts are. I am a believer that every single person that walks into that courtroom, until there is a decision made, they are innocent. That is what the law says. And that's what I'm going to stick with. All this extra stuff that people say and do, I'm not for it. I'm not for it at all. My heart is in getting what the facts and the truth is. Okay. Young Thug is a man, a young man, a young Black man, a successful young Black man. The people around him are his family. The ones that are in the courtroom are his family. He has a mother and he has a father. He is a human being, just like the rest of them. But for some strange reason, our own people will call him them monkeys or call him all kinds of stuff. Thug, and I understand some of it is because of the lyrics and the stuff that has been put out, and there's an image of, a lot of stuff is not reality. It's entertainment. It's what the people are calling for. And people don't know how to differentiate from what entertainment and what real life is. Okay. This trial is real. This case is real. There are lives that were lost. There are situations that has happened. Okay. There's people who are in it because of political position, elevation. We have to understand that there is an agenda. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I'm a person that wants the truth out. I'm a person that wants fairness in every area for every individual that is involved in this case. Okay. I have no bias. I come in empty. And I'm building knowledge from going through the paperwork, sitting in court, speaking with family members, speaking with people who think something different from them. That's where I'm coming from. I have been said that I am in denial. No, I'm not in denial. I am in the stage of fact finding. I am in a stage of understanding. That's where I am. I'm not going to sit here and entertain people who don't know the facts. You're going by rumors. You're going by a persona of someone who is an entertainer. There's stories that has been made, and I'm going to give you an example. Remember when Mr. Williams, I had asked Mr. Williams about being Haitian because someone mentioned about them being Haitian, right? Because in his song, he mentioned Haiti. People made the assumption that he was Haitian. And, he gave you the barbershop example of someone telling him that his own son was Haitian. He knows that's his biological son and he knows where he's from and the whole family history. But these people saying that based on the song that he's a Haitian, right? And even my perception of him, he sent me a picture of him. And in his picture, I'm going to show you the picture that I put up. He has on a suit, but in the suit, because he has on a chain that has a cross in it, I made the assumption that, I didn't make the assumption. I asked because I wanted to know if he was a clergyman, right? And you see how we can perceive things, but not knowing the facts? We have our minds set up that this person is this person is that because of our perception of our own experience. And we have to give people a fair chance. That is the only way the justice system is going to work. If you are neutral, you have to be neutral. You know why? Because you're not there. You're not part of it. Now, if you were part of it, then I can understand you taking a side, taking a stance on something. But if you don't know, come in with a fresh mind, open mind, and hearing the facts. Hear the facts first before you can make a decision on what it is. And even then, you got to ask God for discernment. You have to ask God to help you to discern what is real and what is bull. And you know what I hate about this whole entertainment industry is because people, the one with the most money, with the most influence will be the one that you guys hear more of. And the sad thing is people like me, the little ones, who try to give you the facts, you push us aside as if we don't matter. And they could take my information, my content, and manipulate it to the way they want to be manipulated. They want to take pieces and not the whole thing. If they want to push out a certain agenda about what is being said, because I see the only clipping that they put in is the part where Mr. Williams talk about him, not, he said, remember he said, I'm not my son. But if it was him, he wouldn't take a plea, right? But then they switch it around and saying that he's advising his son not to take a plea. It's just like the stories and narrative that these people put out, they make up their own thing and they just like, okay, this is what it is. And it's not the facts. And I'm trying to be different, trying to make a difference in this whole entertainment industry. Okay. I just hope you guys hear my heart. I am a real person. God allowed me to have a connection, a human connection with the people that are involved in this because they know my heart. I'm not here to manipulate or to gain fame or for the hardship. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get the facts out to help people to see the whole picture and not half of it. I'm different. I'm unique. That's who I am. I'm not an old cunt like this guy said that I am. I'm very intelligent. I have a voice. And I'm going to use that voice to get what facts that I find out in these cases. And it's so sad that no matter how much information that I put out, there are people who are set in their ways and it feels good for them to bash, make up stuff, sensationalize things so they can get monetary gains from it. And it's real sad that we are just hurting people. And I know folks like, oh, but you don't know what happened. They did this. That's why I'm there to learn what happened. Not make up stuff, not create more chaos than what it is. That's what I'm here for. You won't see thousands of numbers in my chat because y'all don't want to know the truth. The thousands of numbers would be the ones that tell the lies and sensationalize things so you guys could feel good about hating on somebody that you don't know. And why is that? Why does it feel good to hate on someone that you don't know? Please don't put anybody's stuff on my station, on my channel, because I'm not here to advertise anybody else. Please do not put anybody else's stuff in my channel. Thank you. Please do not do that. I'm not advertising anybody else's stuff, so please. They're not advertising me. And now I know how Nick at Night feels. I really do now. I used to always hear her say when I used to watch her, and now I understand because the shoe's on my foot now. I understand. So I'm going to bring you. No, you are advertising. You're putting his radio station. Getty radio station advertising. When did they advertise me? I've never seen. You know what? I hold on. Let me I'm gonna apologize to you because you're giving me information that I don't know about. So I apologize if you feel like I'm coming at you wrong way. I just try not to advertise people. You saying he advertised me. I've never seen his station. I don't even know who he is. I don't know who he is. So when y'all guys are throwing stuff in here, I don't know. The same support that you guys are giving to these bloggers who are not doing the work, who's taking work, you guys should give me that support as well. Whatever support you're giving to them, you should give me the support because I'm out there. I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground. It's only fair. Who is Getty Radio? Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Lavelle. I was trying to see who's Getty Radio. I like to reach out to people to use the content while they can't do the same. Yeah, I do reach out to people when I want to use their content. Hey, good morning. I've seen you on the SF. Thank you. See, XXL magazine gave me credit. And I respect them. Like I told you, I respect Vlad TV because they gave me the credit. But what I have a problem with is people that takes the content and don't give the credit. Or like this guy, he gave me credit, but then he talked bad about me. Oh, coochie, come on now. That's not the way you should refer me as. That's not the way I am not a vagina. I may have one, but that's not who I am. And that's disrespectful to me. That's what you call misogynist. I shouldn't be, it's unfair. It's unfair. Give me the respect. I demand the respect because I don't disrespect you. And it's not funny. It's not a joke. People get away with what you allow them to get away with. And I am not. It's unacceptable. And I need an apology. And I want an apology because I've never disrespected you. I didn't even know who you was, who you are. And Marvin is right because they're jealous of me getting interviewed. I have interviews set up with different. These are the attorney card. Like I'm not even gonna show you. These are the attorney cards that they gave me while I was at court. I will have interviews from all different walks. God has blessed me to have a human connect with individuals who feel comfortable in coming out and letting their voice be heard and not me manipulating things and making it seem no, their words going to be heard. And it's not about cash apps and all this kind of stuff. It's fairness. And God says your gift will make room for you. He's utilizing the gift that I have, the gift of being able to connect with people, truly connect. You know, genuinely, what is that word? Genuinely, where people really sees the honesty in my heart. My heart. There's nothing like a human connection. And not everybody has it. And that's a gift that God has given to me. That people trust and knows that my heart, I'm not here to gain anything from them. I'm here to give. I'm a giver. That's who I am. And a lot of time people use me, and that's okay. That's why I always ask God to protect my heart. And there are people who has attached themselves to me of trying to see what they can get. And I thank God that the family had to see who I am. I didn't expect to build any kind of relationship with anybody from the family or even the attorneys. I went there to do a job. I went there to do a job that God has placed in my heart, an assignment. That's what I went there to do. And because I was obedient in doing that and not looking for anything, God had set blessings aside for me. Did I know that I was going to connect the way I have connected and have shared moments, like real moments in the courtroom? Human connection. Not someone who's just there to get a story, to just, for financial gain. That's not who I am. Anybody have known me, truly known me, or they'll see, I will give you the shirt off my back. That's why I can relate to what Mr. Williams was saying. I just want fairness for everybody in all the cases that I cover, that I'm covering. I want to be different. Different. If you guys can hear my heart, I'm not talking about the people that's sitting on the sideline and say, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she lying or whatever. The ones that really truly knows me. Know my heart. One compliment my girlfriend gave me was, she said, Sylvia, she said, if I ever get in trouble, I know who I can always count on. If I ever get in trouble, I know who I can count on. Because you are relentless. You are dedicated. And that was like the biggest compliment. I will go to the end of the earth to fight for what I believe. And I believe everyone should have a fair chance in the court system. I believe that their side, every side should be given without any bias and without any kind of perceived thoughts or notion. And that's why I go into cases that I know nothing about. I don't put any of my agendas in it. I just want you guys to know what the facts are. Yeah, I put some comedy inside my because I'm gonna be Sylvia. I'm gonna be who I am. You know, me riding, being Inspector Gadget and all that kind of stuff. Because when I was covering Cardi B's case, I put my personality and who I am in it. The real me. Some people like it, some people don't. So, and that's what I wanted, just to share with you guys. This whole entertainment stuff is a doggy dog world. I don't even understand how some people stay in it, you know? Sylvia, I, for one, know you had no clue what God was about to do because I said it a year ago and you would just smile. God will always reward his own, and we make mistakes like everyone else. Just be you. Thank you. You really enjoy Inspector? Yeah, because we did Inspector Gadget. I was just being who I am, I just wish that it wasn't so like cutthroat, So I don't know. It's very cutthroat. It's very cutthroat. And continue to follow your heart. It's pure, and I love what you do. Thank you. Y'all, I'm gonna get to the point where I start that emotional stuff. I'm a real emotional human being, y'all. I will. So stop saying those stuff, because then y'all have me, gushing a river in a minute. So please stop it with with those starting rolling up already, guys. Okay, stop. Do not take this video down. Okay, I won't take it down. I won't take it down. Let these young men have a fair trial, guys. Let them have a fair trial in the system, because we have so many people that are against our Black and brown people. And I know y'all say, oh, but they did this. We don't know. We don't know what the facts are. We don't know. Just give them a fair chance. They're not monkeys. They're Black men, Black males, who we should pray for, who we should, because a lot of them didn't have real mentors. You know what I'm saying? We're ready to crucify people without knowing their stories, because it's just easier to throw them away and hate them. Robert Kelly asked a question in one of his songs. He says, where is the love? Where is the love? And guys, remember I gave you guys the homework about reading the scriptures and finding out what 1 Corinthians chapter 13 says about love. Where is the love for these young men? And I don't care what they are alleged to have done, because I don't know. You don't know. But love them enough to get the whole truth out. I might seem like a hopeless person who wants that perfect utopia. And I know it's hard to even imagine that. But have some compassion. Have some compassion. Have some compassion. Mr. William is a father who's supporting his son. In the Black community, you don't see much of that. You do not see much of that. In my interview, I said he's been there from the beginning. I see, and I'm going to call him by his name because that's his birth name. And I'm not going to call him by the entertainment name, because in that courtroom, he is Jeffrey Lamar Williams Jr. That's who he is. He is a child. He is a father. He's a brother. He's an uncle. He's a cousin. He's a human being. And he has a lot on his shoulders right now. I have sat down and I've heard stories about who he is. People are judging him based on lyrics, personas, and I'm not saying that he's a choir boy. Neither am I. I'm not a choir girl. There's things I've done, things I've said, people I've hurt by my words or my action. But does that make me a bad person? No, I'm a person that have done or said some bad things at the moment. But is it a totality of who I am? Absolutely not. And every single one of us in this chat, every single one of us on this earth, and I know there are some self-righteous people who says, oh, but I haven't done that, or I haven't done this. And any kind of gossip or anything that you've done, you're murdering somebody's character. That's a form of death. But it's okay for you to do that, right? And you not be judged by what you're saying and doing to those people, right? What I'm asking everyone in these chats, those who use my content or see what I say, is to give these young men an opportunity to fight the fight for their lives. Remember, the justice system says you are innocent until proven guilty. You are innocent until proven guilty. I mean, proven guilty without a reasonable doubt. That's what the system says. That's what I'm going to stand on. And I don't care what nobody say. I have deleted a lot of messages that I've gotten saying I'm in denial. No, I am factual. I'm standing on the law. And then the thing is, I could ask them, oh, were you there? Are you part of this case? They're going to say no. But I know. How do you know, but other than someone rumors telling you? You're not part of the case. You're not even there. So how can you know? And you're not. I see. Because I ask God for discernment. I ask Him to speak to my heart in regard to these individuals. And and everybody's like, oh, but they did this, they murdered this, they killed this person. This is why God has me here. This is why He has me here. He asks, do I have one? And I said, here I am, Lord. Use me. Let me be your vessel. Let me be used. That's what I ask God for. And I understand there will be persecution. There will be stones thrown at me. There will be all kinds of evil things said about me. Because I refuse to stand along with those who wants to crucify without knowing what the facts are. I will not be part of that mob. I will not. I will not. One thing that Jeffrey's mother said that rings in my head. She said some days she doesn't know if she would snap in a second. She's a mother that has raised her children as best as she can. And these are families, y'all. These are families. Is everybody perfect? No, they're not perfect. They're not perfect at all. They're not perfect at all. I see the difference between Caucasian families and the people of Caucasian descent and how they stick together, how they support and not tear down. I've never seen them tear down. But we're the first ones willing to tear down. And it's so hurtful that we have so much hate for one another. And I know somebody's going to say, oh, she's being one-sided, but what about the hurt that they place on the families that has been murdered or whatever? I have love for all sides. That's why I'm here to get the facts. And I'm not an old coochie. That word is just ringing still in my head because it's hurtful. It's very hurtful that someone would just bring you down just to that mindset. That's not who I am. I am a vessel that God is using to get his word out, to show love and not hate. All right, guys, I'm gonna go now. I think I spilled my guts enough already. Yeah, exactly, Latasha. Latasha just gonna remind me it's season. Latasha, stop. You're getting to be like Tiffany. You're getting to be like Tiffany. But thank you for the laugh. I always have my little comedians in here. Tasha said seasoned. Okay, seasoned. It's called cognitive dissonance. When you don't know anything but choose not to know or do research, that's what folks are suffering from. Oh, we love you. I love you too, Latasha. You and Tiffany are too much. Okay, but that is my little spiel for today. Hopefully this message was spread like wildfire. Yeah. Maybe this will. But I stand with the families. I stand with those that are defendants. I stand with them. I stand with them. I stand with them in love. I stand with them because God's eyes is shining on them. He loves them too. Love you too, Rob. I stand with them. And I don't care how crazy you might think I am. I could care less. But there are some things that does offend me. Love you too, Lady Coltrane. There's some things that do offend me, and I'm human, and I will shed a tear about it and then move on. And didn't say the word that Christ says. But nevertheless, I got a job to do. Love you too. Nevertheless, I got a job to do, and I got some people who are sure enough my guardian angel, who pray for me, who stick by me no matter what. I have a army behind me, standing with me. And that's who I gain my strength from. Absolutely, God gets, the glory. He's the one who gives me the strength, but he also places people in my life who, when I'm feeling like the lowest of a low, before I get back out here, who encourages me, who helps me to build and not run and hide. Because this is a hard job. A real hard job. People don't know. They think it's that easy just to get up in front of the screen and have people ridiculing you and try to tear you down, try to distract you. But thank God that I have those individuals. And I have people who, when I'm getting a little bit too emotional, that will put a smile on my face and help me to realize that God's still smiling upon me, and he's saying, well done, my good and faithful servant. So I thank you guys. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for your support. I thank you. I thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. And I thank you for the love and appreciation you have shown me. You know what? I forgot to say thank you to y'all. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna put this up. I put this up. Thank you for my super chat. I know I don't mention so much about when you guys give me monetary blessings, and y'all definitely, they are 1000% appreciated and needed. I don't put it up because I try not to make it a focal point, because I don't want the message to be misconstrued, because I put more emphasis on somebody's giving, right? Because the enemy will make it a way that say, oh, she's only doing this because of money and things like that. Finances is needed. Y'all know I spend my time out here in the field, and there is definitely lack because of me doing this, right? But I don't want you to think, and there are people going to think it anyway. They're going to think it anyway. But what I try not to do, that's one of the reasons I don't even put my Cash App and stuff up, because I don't want it to be looked at as the only reason why I'm here, right? Spitfire always teach me and she says, Sylvia, lights needs to be used, internet has to be paid, gas has to be put in your car. You need this, right? And if you're sitting here on this internet bringing information, there's no way you can have a regular job, right? For you not to even let them know, because you have not, because you asked not, right? But then the other side of me is like, I don't want these people to think that I'm here just to beg, but it's needed. So, Marvin, I appreciate you, and I just put this up. Thank you for your super sticker. I appreciate everything that those put in that have done for me. I appreciate it, and it's well needed, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And there's some people who have done so much for me in my case. And I want to give a shout out to one lady, Vivian. Okay. This is the time I got to get off. But thank you guys. God bless you. Have a good one. Bye.